Brittany, hopping on for a little bit this afternoon. Like I said in my post, try to get myself for this afternoon for just a little bit, and then we'll get on tonight. Lenora and I are planning on being on tonight, um, so yeah. Making sure I'm connected. The weather's a little bit off here, so. Hmm. Okay, I think I'm on. I think it came through. Okay. So far so good. We'll see how far we get. um Hopefully the weather won't mess with us too bad. I'm going to try to. And yes, we're back home. So made it safely. We had quite a bit of weather coming home, but we made it just fine. So safe and sound, and didn't have any problems that way. Um, and it was probably between 6 and 6:30, I guess, whenever we got in last night. So it wasn't too bad. I am glad to be home though, to get back into my routine. We had fun, and yes, it went much smoother than what it did last year. And everybody was not sick. Nobody was sick this year. So we didn't have to deal with any of that, and which was good. It was good. So, but for this afternoon, I think what I'm working on, I'm not going to work on the Fox Grafgan right now. I think I'll work on it tonight maybe. But I got a request for chicken nuggets. So I thought, well, why not work on the chicken nuggets while I'm on here for a little bit? So that's what I'm working on right now. So use up some of this, which I'll continue. I'm going to continue to buy it as long as my local Dollar Tree will still have it. But just even for things like this, I mean, but this Premier de Chenille, I'm hoping they continue to still carry some of this, because I I've not had any issues with it. So liking it so far. So the pattern that I'm actually using is off of Pinterest. So it's pretty stinking easy. It's pretty easy. So these nuggets are a little bit bigger, but I know I can probably make them smaller. Um, but I thought, well, I'm gonna try this first round to see kind of. Um, I went ahead and I picked me up some boxes to put them in from Dollar Tree. I haven't opened them yet. After I get done with this round, I think we'll go ahead and open up that package and see just how big the boxes are. So, hello. Oh, well, welcome from Bangladesh. But these are the boxes that I found at Dollar Tree. They're a little bit on the bigger side, but I was like, well, I'm going to look and see just how big they are. Because if I do end up doing like a 6-piece nugget with this, and if I do the dino nuggets, because I got requests for that too. So after I get some of these nuggets done, I'm going to do the dino nuggets. So we may be working on dino nuggets tonight even. I don't know. We'll see. So, but these are cute little boxes. For $1.25, I got 5 of them. So I didn't want to get a whole lot because I, just never know if I can get them to, because it looks like it's going to kind of like be like a fry box a little bit, because I didn't know if they would be like, yeah, if they were going to be more narrow or if they were going to be shorter. So yeah, I mean, by the time I get 6 of them in here, even like the dino nuggets, Well, nice to meet you, Simon. Hello. So anyway, we'll see. I mean, I can always maybe cut them if I had to. I have a roller cutter that I can even do it. So, welcome from Germany. Oh, I am more than okay. I'm perfectly spectacular. I just got off vacation. I'm in the US. So, yeah, I think these will work maybe for the dino nuggets and the chicken nuggets. So, and I had priced them on Amazon. And of course, those come in like packs of 50 and 100, I think. So, I'm doing great. Thank you. You currently live in Texas? Okay. They've been getting some weather there, I think, a little bit too. Right now it's 11 o'clock in the morning. It's nice to meet you too. Okay, so I'm just supposed to have 13 rows, so I'm going to count these really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One more row and I'll be done. Need to leave a long tail so I can sew him up. So yeah, this chicken nugget didn't take me like any time at all. So I need to decide what eyes I want to use on him. On them, I usually use the safety eyes. I got a ladybug that's not wanting to leave. And the little teddy bear that I haven't finished yet. Okay. Have it this way. Doesn't even say what size they used for eyes. I don't know if it does. Now the color and the terms. I use felt eyes. Okay, they use felt eyes. So yeah, it doesn't really give a size for the eyes, so it's up to you what size do you want to use, apparently. So, and I may use a bigger safety eye because she uses a pretty big felt eye. So like I said, they use the felt eyes, so. And I'm not using the blanket yarn. I'm using, like I said, the chenille velvet. It's called just chenille medley that I got from Dollar Tree. So it's not as thick. It's not the blanket yarn at all in consistency. So, hello, Vima. I am doing very well. Thank you, Vima. We're back from vacation, as you can see. So, yeah, it's nice to be back. It's nice to be back. I got to sleep in my own bed last night. And even though we had a good time and, um, I was ready to be home. I was ready to be back. So, and I did make it on live a couple of times a few times while I was gone. So, you know what? I don't know if I'm going to like it with the safety eyes or if I should make the felt eyes for these. Because I almost think they're cuter with the felt eyes. Well, it's very nice to be back, and it's very nice to see you this morning, Vima. Unless I just do the littler eyes, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm almost thinking that the felt eyes are going to be cuter. Or stitching the eyes on. I don't know that I'm going to like them because they almost look like, they don't look like chicken nuggets, but I don't have them stuffed yet either. So whenever I put the little eyes on like that, it's making me think spider. I don't know why. I'll go ahead and stuff him and see. And it may be because my color is a little bit off from theirs. I need something that has a little bit more of a yellow tone to it, I think. And I don't know that I have one. Okay. Still contemplating. Hello, Brooklyn. How are you? Okay. I don't know. Something's telling me not to use the eyes, so I'm not going to on this one. This one's my tester. You're doing gooder than ever? Well, hey, I'm doing great. Doing great. Had a nice vacation. Now I'm back home and ready to get back into my routine. And I was just sharing earlier that in chatting with Lenora, actually, I was like, I need to get serious about my market stuff too, but I need to get my orders all the way finished at the same time. So I'm ready to roll. You're getting ready to go on vacation, Brooklyn? Awesome. Well, now that I'm back, I'll share where we went. And probably some of you could already tell anyway. We ended up in Tennessee. Um, so yeah, and I love Tennessee. I would move to Tennessee in a heartbeat. And that's actually, I mean, we have talked about that different times even. And especially if I didn't have, still my family here where I live, I would totally move to Tennessee. Well, I hope you have an awesome time on vacation and come back well rested and stay safe. Okay, I got one chicken nugget down. Hey, Aussie, how are you? Okay, one chicken nugget down. It's crazy how much rain there is right now. Oh, and believe me, I know. Crazy lightning where I am. Yeah. Yeah, Aussie. Yesterday, whenever we were driving, we went through parts of Kentucky whenever we were coming back home. Whew. It was getting at it. It was getting with it. And we had just made it through about an hour later. I think it was getting a lot worse by the way the radar was going. And I hopped in with Seth at Indy because the rest of them were going to head further up north to get the kids back and stuff. And whenever we were in Indy, it was fine, but um, we were watching Ryan Hall kind of tracking, as he was going and stuff. And it definitely yesterday wasn't as bad as it had been, but I am still praying for custody of my kids and still nothing. And now they put something in stating that I did not get a hold of them for a visit when I have been, and they're trying to lie to the courts. And I got proof that I got a different situation. I have been reaching out, and yet the judge always wants to believe that meeting the other side. I'm sorry to hear that, Carrie. I will certainly keep praying for you. That is a realm that I have never had to deal with. People that are going through those situations. I have a best friend, a divorce and stuff, and just now got it after over 2 years. So there was children involved with that and stuff. And we don't have a lawyer. Can't find a, it's complicated. Mm. I don't know. It sounds like you need to have some kind of guidance with some kind of legal advice of some kind. I don't know. I'm sorry. I hate that, but hey, Star Girl. Well, good afternoon, Randy. How are you doing today, Randy? It has definitely been a crazy week, Aussie. Just letting you know I'm okay from Tuesday night's event. It was horrible. Well, I'm glad that you're okay. Hey, nature. About the Joann's store closing. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're all closing. It's been, yeah, I mean, pretty, there's a lot of them that have already closed. Mine here at home, as far as I know, I think I don't know. I haven't been to it. So I'm thinking it's still open, but I don't know what, if anything, they really have left in there. But, and yeah, Randy, whenever I was watching that, I was like, oh boy, here we go with the storms and everything with that. And here at our house, once I got home, me and Seth drove around a little bit to kind of see around us. And we have some damage around here. So um, my mom and dad, where they live, it's not even probably maybe a half a mile or so from where they're at. Something went through there and took out some buildings and stuff. So they were very fortunate. They live in town, but still they're on the outskirts right next to where that particular event happened. So they were very thankful that nobody at that place was hurt, just damage. Um, we had an awful tornado Tuesday night. It took my TV antenna completely out of the cement. It also took all my new patio furniture. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Randy, I know. Whew, at least it was all that and you're fine and nothing else. So, um, yeah, it took the roof off of one of our barns, and we have a big tree that's out here. Took it completely down. It's a big tree, big tree. I'll take some pictures of it and try to show it in my green screen at some point. Um, it didn't take our patio furniture, but it tossed it around like a salad in the backyard. All my patio lights are still up though. My string lights, we have those up already and didn't take them down. But then right around behind us, not even an eighth of a mile, uh, yeah, there's trees and stuff, and just yeah, there. And the one picture that I seen, there was some metal or something that was across the road, but I don't know where that came from. I don't know if it came. I don't know, but it was gone. But trees and everything are all down and everything in that area too. Oh, your new car was not damaged. Good, good. That's always good. Yeah, Sam's car is parked out on the oh, just the carport out here outside of the garage, and it doesn't look like it got any damage either. So, and it's a newer car too. So we feel so incredibly lucky that we only got the start of everything this week, because just about 2 to 5 hours away, everything is just gone. We are so lucky. Oh yeah, yeah. We have been very fortunate so far too. Very fortunate. So, but our one, like I said, our one barn, it took the roof off of it. That's all that it did on that. So Whitney already called somebody to see about coming and fixing that. And so, yeah, it's a good thing the tree fell the other way, though, because, and the Lord had his hand on that too, because the way the tree fell, it fell more into the cow lot, the cow pasture that they kind of have over there. And there was no cows or anything there at the time, but it fell that way, away from our house towards the north. Because if it would have fallen towards the south, it would have been a mess. It would have got all the power lines. It would have come over into our, I mean, because I said that, it would have come to our garage. It would have hit into our garage. So everybody on both sides was safe on that. Because the other people's house is on further down north from that. So, My patio lights and my wind chime collection is all still intact and still here. I'm not buying new patio furniture till this weather calms down. Yeah, that would probably be a good idea, Randy. So, yeah, very fortunate. We all are so fortunate, aren't we, right now? And I'm just praying, praying, praying that it. Well, last night, whenever we were watching it yesterday evening, they had something in Alabama, and that Ryan Hall said something about, what they just had in Alabama is like gone. There's nothing there. There's no indicator or whatever, which I don't know what the follow up was on it because we ended up going inside to eat and whatever. But I was like, well, there's a lot of people praying in Alabama, maybe. And whatever happened, lifted up and left. I don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking of those people that are in that devastation. I've just been praying for everyone to just be safe and get the help they need, and yeah, cuz it's not good. Yes, we all are, Randy. You're absolutely right. Every single one of us. And they were getting hit all around in Tennessee, but not where we were at. So, because we were more eastern Tennessee, and all of it was more west of where we were. And even yesterday, whenever we were watching, it was more, I think, towards the west and kind of central. But it's supposed to be like upwards of 90 where we were at this next couple of days, and then all of a sudden dropped down to 50 again. I was like, oh, now, yeah, now it's going to be nice and sunny every day. And we got maybe 2 days of sun while we were there. So, but because where we stayed was considered Sevierville, and so we did go into Pigeon Forge. We did a lot in Pigeon Forge, so we didn't go ahead and go into Gatlinburg this year. So my poor cousin lost half their home and lost 2 horses and 10 cows. Oh, Randy, I'm so sorry to hear that. Definitely be. I'm gonna definitely pray for them. Definitely be praying for them. And Lenora, I saw that you popped in and said something about cleaning and lost track of time or whatever. That's perfectly okay because you're gonna have to get rested up for tonight. So get all your stuff done. That's why I decided to go ahead and work on some of these chicken nuggets since I had a chicken nugget request. So, and then I'll work on my. I don't know what I'll work on tonight. Maybe the game. I have a chicken too that I want to make out of that, and all the rest of the animals were in shock, but all okay. Well, that is good to hear, Randy, that everything's good. It's Clean House Friday. Figured I should at least do something. Hey, there you go. Usually on Fridays, that's whenever I kind of catch up too, Friday and Saturday, you know. Which actually, my house still looked the way that I left it whenever. And by me saying that means that all the balloons are still on the floor from the birthday party and hanging up around the window that I put up for Gray. And um, they had a few dishes, but not very many. So, but for the most part, everything was pretty well kept up. And it looked like Whitney had taken the laundry down to do. You know, there was no basket of laundry. So this weekend, my plan is to get my fireplace wall all the way down. I want to get it completely, another coat of paint on each side of my brick, and get my shelves stained and hung. That's what I want to do because I still have a running list of things that I want to do that I was working on before I even left for vacation. So whenever I came back, then it wouldn't be quite as much. So I just want to get just these bits and bobs done because I'm going into my office. I'm in full force to get this office done. And probably next week, I was sharing with Lenora, I'm probably going to share just kind of like a little me of going through, you know, like for my market stuff that's coming up to make sure what I have in stock and all my inventory and everything, go through all that stuff, get it situated so then I know where I'm at. And if I'm ahead and I have stuff done, then great. I can just work on some fun things. So, but yeah, I just want to get through all that stuff. And Fridays are more for detailed cleaning. I was starting to feel buried in my corner. Yeah, and sometimes it's just that. Sometimes just picking up and getting things put back in their place. And that's just the thing. I don't want to feel buried. I don't want to feel buried. I don't want to wait till the last minute of like, oh, it's, you know, the week of the market and, you know, blah, blah, blah. No, not doing that. I don't want to stress myself out. I want to have fun doing it, you know? So make sure I have all my ducks in a row for that. I still have time and I want to get this office done. Now, am I going to be able to go live in the basement with my office? I don't know yet. We may if it will work. I don't know. I've not ever taken my ling down there to see how the will be. So that may we may experiment tonight and see if it works. I don't know. If it doesn't, we'll just come back upstairs. So I don't know. We'll see. So, or I might just try to do it just real quick in between time today just to see how, you know, take my stuff down there and do an internet test will tell me. So, but every day is different and every evening's different. And if we're going to be getting weather, which we've been getting weather off and on here today, so if I can do that in the basement, go live with doing all that, that will be amazing. I would love to do that. So I'm going to get off. My internet is not working at all. See you soon. Okay, Aussie, stay safe. And thanks for popping in and checking in with us. We're glad that you're safe. So you have a great weekend, and we will talk again to you soon. Hello, Summer. How are you? Yes, thank you, Lenora, for telling her that. I forgot all about saying that again. I mentioned it earlier, but I don't know if I don't remember if she was on here. So thank you for letting her know that. I have been doing really good, Summer. I'm back from vacation, so yeah, getting back in the routine, and the weather's kind of crummy, but it has been for how many days now, so that's okay. We'll get through it. We'll get through it. Luna's not liking it one bit. She has spent about half of her time in the shower since I've got home, but that's usually what she does. Yeah, I saw the shorts that you posted of turkey and cake, right? Well, it was steak. It was steak. And then, yes, the cake one, yeah. Well, thank you, Summer. It was my first attempt at doing one. So, yeah, that's what great. And his whole thing for his birthday was Sonic. So, thank you for watching that. But yeah, I was sous chef that day. So, I made a little short on that. Says that you should have waited until after I cooked the steak whenever I got back and showed the end. And I said, well, I thought about doing that, but then I didn't. I was just went ahead and threw it up. So, after I got done, just something fun. I hadn't put any shorts up for quite a while, so. Oh no, wait a minute, I'm supposed to do three. Really, you did a really good job for the first attempt. Well, thank you, Summer. I appreciate that. Thank you. 8, 3, 2. Okay, here I'm actually able to watch myself again. I ordered 2 clickers from Amazon. So here I'm good. Is it still pixely on your end? On my end, I'm not. Well, thank you, Summer. You have a great day too. And we'll see you again soon. Thanks, Randy. Getting bigger. Now I am going pixely on my end a little bit. Maybe it's mine because you're in and out. Yeah, right now I am a little bit pixely, but I think it's the weather. Hold on. Hello, Kathy. How are you? Yeah. Yes, we made it home last night about 6:30 ish, something like that. So yes, I got to sleep in my own bed. We had a really good time, but yes, I was ready to be home. I was ready to see Lulu and, the storms and everything that they went through while I was gone. She's been a little unsettled with that, and she wasn't eating. Sam finally got her to eat about after on day 3 of me being gone, I guess, which was what we left on Friday on Sat. No, we left on Saturday, so Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So about Monday-ish or so, I guess, is when she ate. I don't know. And she'd been but she, I think, had started doing a little bit better. And every time I'd call and she could hear me on the phone, I could hear her in the background, doing her talking. Yes, yes. Thank you very much, Kathy. Thank you. Um, we drove through some weather. We drove through some pretty heavy rain in Kentucky, but I think we beat the even heavier part that came through. I think came through after us, after we went through. So, okay, I think done with this nugget. I don't know. I'm gonna try putting the bigger eyes on this. Oh, that's not the bigger ones. Because I tried to put eyes on the other nuggets that I did, and I didn't really care for them. I almost think that the felt eyes, like I said, I'm gonna bring it up again. I think the felt eyes are gonna look cuter, or embroidering them on or something. I don't. Oh well, I don't know. These bigger eyes are kind of cute too, but again, it gives me spider vibes. Hello, Isabella. This is Miss Happy I caught the stream this week. Hello, Becky. How are you? I don't know. It kind of gives me spider vibes. This is with the bigger eyes, which I mean, they're not straight. I haven't got them in there right. But I'm just trying to figure out if I even put the smaller eyes in of this size eye. And then I even did the smaller. I don't think I like any of them. I think I'm going to like the felt eye or embroidery. I'm just not feeling it with, I'm not feeling it. The safety eyes with this. A little sad today, but working on it. And well, actually, um, just got home from vacation last night. So we left on Saturday after my grandson's birthday party on Friday night. We left on Saturday and took off for Tennessee and then got home yesterday. So also those are cute. What are you making? Little chicken nuggets. I got a request for chicken nuggets. So that's what I'm making. So, and I'm contemplating the eye situation. The first nugget that I made, I didn't do any eyes on. I've just left him plain. I haven't sewed the eyes or anything on yet. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Either embroidery them or get the felt eyes. I don't know yet. I'm not feeling the safety eyes on him though. Something's telling me no on the safety eyes. It's not, they're not hitting me right. So I'm not doing it. So, and after this, I'm going to do the dino nuggets that are shaped into dinosaurs. I have a pattern for that too. And not every nugget is shaped the same, so I am not going to fret about if my nuggets don't all look the same. And somebody may need to remind me of that. That it doesn't matter. Oh, the thing is going to start getting with it here. That might be why I'm going in and out pixely now. Because it wasn't earlier whenever you had mentioned it, Lenora, but then and then not much after that, then it was like, oh yeah, now I am. So hopefully tonight won't be. Too bad. Okay. Getting some thunder, and I can hear Luna in there panting. It's okay, Will. It's okay. Oh my gosh, the one day whenever we were there at the cabin, um, it got to thundering, and I think I did share it on one of my lives while we were there. I was watching Everly, and oh, there was a big old kabang, and she jumped a mile, and so I just started clapping, saying "Yay!" Because whenever the boys were little, we said, "Oh, the Angels, they're bowling, they just got a strike," and so that's how I got them to not be afraid, you know. And sometimes it would get them a little bit, but then I'd be like, and just try to, calm them down with that or whatever. But normally my kids never got really too anxious. Both of them are kind of like me. They kind of like the whole, watching the weather and watching it as it's unfolding outside, even. I'm not one of those that runs out in the middle of the yard, though. My boys, yeah, they are. But I'm not. I'll do it from the comfort of my window, possibly open my front door if it's not, like whipping around crazy. I'm not losing my mind over it. I'm not going to be like, but I like to watch it unfold. Maybe step out on my front porch if it's not too windy and not too dangerous type thing. My sister, on the other hand, no, she don't want to have anything to do with it. Thank you, Lenora. Because right now that I got the basic pattern of these nuggets, I'm just kind of winging it. Because I don't want them to be all the same, you know. Really, I don't. So I am good with that. But again, you know. And I do think these boxes will be cute to do them in. I mean, because like I said, once I get, I mean, I've got two already. So even if I just do four, I could do one on top of each other and do four, you know, or even do three, however I want to do it. I don't think they're going to be big enough for six actually. So, but whatever I decide to do, how many put in here, I think it's going to work great, and especially the dinos. And I'm almost tempted to start a dino one right now, and I might. I don't know. We'll see. I think I'll do one more nugget. Thank you, Kathy. Yeah, I still got to do the eyes or whatever on them, and again, I need to decide what I'm going to do on that. I know I'm not going to use the safety eyes, but I need to decide if I want to trust my embroidery skills or do the felt. And I think the felt would be really cute because the ones that I've seen on here are really cute felt eyes. So it may be worth it to do the felt eyes. I don't know. We'll see. I never thought that I would do felt, but don't know why. Just, you know. I finished the baby blanket and I'm working on the second part of a pair of mittens. Oh, awesome, Kathy. Are you going to post it so I can see it? Once you're done, of course, with the whole set. But I'm excited to see it. Oh, I'm going pixely bad now. Yeah, I think we're fixing to get hit. So I made it an hour at least. I mean, I guess if you can if you can hear me. If you can hear me. But yeah, I'm good pixely now. Hey Lily. Yeah, I'm starting to get weather here, so I'm going in and out pixely real bad. So I don't know how much longer I'll be on here, but Lenora and I will be on later tonight at 9 Central Time. So, okay, good. Oh, the thunder is rolling. The thunder is rolling. I'm not too awful pixely right now, so I don't know. I may need to change it to the and see if is Ryan Hall on today. He said something about being on at 2 o'clock today, so I didn't know if he was on earlier or not. Going to be on earlier or not. Nope, he's not on right now. Yeah, because yesterday he was talking about 2 o'clock, so. Well, I've almost got chicken nugget 3 made. I don't think I've said what pattern this is, who it's by. The Crochet Carpenter? I just realized I hadn't put out the name. The Crochet Carpenter. And they use the blanket yarn, like I said. So they would be, I don't know if that, maybe about double this size if I use the blanket yarn. Maybe. But I wanted something where I could do like a few in my container instead of just doing just one great big one. So I might just do like a 3 piece, 4 piece, something like that. Are you still there, Kathy? Hello. I see you. I don't know with weather here. I don't know. Like I said, I've been pixeling in and out because it's fixing to storm. It's been thundering and lightning and stuff a little bit here, so. Well, I was wondering if you thought we lost connection or something. I didn't know. It may get to the point that I won't be able to stay on too. I don't know. Oh, I'm spinning. Okay, if I keep consistently spinning, I'm just going to go ahead and get off. I don't want to get stuck in spin land. And hopefully all this weather will pass and we won't have any trouble tonight. And I'm going to have to get me some more stuffing too because I have made it through almost my second bag of this buffalo snow that I got from Joann's for super stinking dirt cheap. And I have made so much stuff out of it. It's what stuffed Sonic, it's what stuffed all my bunnies, I mean, all of my little critters, my mermaids. And if I would have just used that other that I normally use, or even, I mean, I use the pillows too, but I've used the other stuff too. I no, I wouldn't have made it that far. I absolutely love this buffalo snow. You've been doing that the whole time I've been on. Yeah, but on my end, it wasn't doing it until just here a little bit ago. So whenever it really started rolling through. So I don't know. I hadn't spun until just a second ago on my end, but I don't want to get stuck. I don't want to get stuck there either. As long as I'm making a nice face, I don't care. I guess. Because y'all could still hear me that one night, I think, wasn't it? And I was stuck. You could hear me, but I was. At least it was a nice smiley face, I think, that I was stuck on. Okay. Don't know who that is, but. Okay. Number 3 is done. These are pretty cute. Even though they're just little chicken eggs, they are pretty cute. And who would have thought, you know? Okay. Chicken nugget number 3. And so just drop them down in here. Well, that's the bottom. So yeah, even just having like 3 and just having it like that, it's gonna be cute. So I'm glad I went ahead and got the boxes. Again, like I said, I could always cut them down maybe with one of my rotary cutter things, but I still think, you know, it's cute. Okay, I'm gonna try to find those dinos. Hmm. Okay, so it's an Instagram one that I found. So maybe I can't get on it right now because I don't think I have an Instagram on here yet. Oh, yes, I do. What do you know? Maybe I will. We'll see. Okay. Try to find it here. Hmm. Well, I don't know where the free pattern is though. Oh, here it is. I think. Maybe not. Oh well, I'm not gonna keep messing with it. I can't find the free pattern for it. just. Hmm. Oh my gosh. I was trying to look up this pattern, and there's this fellow that I watch that, oh my gosh, he is so funny. And he does a little commentary on stuff. And today, this one topic that he's talking about that he posted was back in the day with the map quest. You know how you had to print them out? You had to print it out. Yeah. I would love to listen to that. That I'm going to have to listen to that because he's hilarious. Oh, now Poggy's Place has actually, she's using, it looks like this type of yarn to do some of her mice, but I don't know if it is for sure or not, but it looks like it's similar to this Teddy, Premier Just Yarn Teddy, but it looks blankety too. I mean, it looks like it's thicker, but similar. Hmm. Oh my. Okay. Well, uh, walk away from that. Hmm. Well, I tried to use that teddy yarn, the other night whenever, well, it was before vacation. I tried using it to do the bear and stuff like that, which, I mean, I think it'll work, but I just have to have the patience to figure it out to work. And what I maybe even need to do is like double that yarn to do it. Because it feels like it needs something more to it, but if you do it with a plushie, it ain't gonna work. Because it just nothing, it doesn't, it gets lost in there and whatever. But um I believe that it can work. Because I think it would be so cute to do the bunnies and the um bear and all of that. Oh, well, I know why. Oh, I see that now. I get it. Oh my gosh, that is too cute. The little bunny coming out of the carrot. Ah, by Oak and Marlowe. Had you seen that, Lenora? That is adorable. Hatching carrot crochet pattern. Oh, it just has the hatching carrot though. It doesn't include the bunny or the chicken. It's like, well, that's the cute, and that's kind of the cutest part of it. I mean, which the hatching carrot would be pretty easy to just, yeah, do on your own. You could do your own little chicken or little bunny to put inside it. That is adorable though. Oh, now it just flipped. Oh my gosh, her bumblebee. That's a different bumblebee. But yeah, pretty cute. Oh my goodness. What am I going for? Gee whiz. I don't think the bunny is all that cute outside of the carrot. Well, no, it doesn't include the pattern, is what it said. So you could do whatever bunny you wanted, probably. But I think there it did flip to another page that showed bunny, and it may have had a chicken. I don't remember now, but you could probably do whatever chicken you wanted or any bunny you wanted. But I still thought it was kind of a cute little concept. Yeah, it was the first time I'd ever seen it, so. Oh, well, that one isn't a pattern. Oh, well, Oak and Marlowe also have a chicken nugget dino pattern, which I'm not paying $10 for. Oh my gosh, there's someone here that's actually wrapping them and putting them in. Oh, that's uh, foil and the whole 9 yards. So, concept, yes, but I would use a different pattern for the animals. Yeah, yeah. And I mean, after I saw that, I was like, okay, it doesn't include it anyway. You could just use, you could use whatever one you wanted. If you wanted to use one of those little critter patterns, you could, or another one that you just make up on your own, or, you know. I thought it was a cute concept, though. So yeah, I'm gonna try to find the Dino chicken nugget pattern because it says it's free, but of course it's one of those rabbit hole ones. So, but there's one on here I can kind of see it good enough that I could probably just do it on my own. But anyway, well, I've been on here for an hour and a half already anyway, so I think I will go ahead and go for today. And because I need to figure out what I'm going to do for supper tonight, and there's some stuff that I want to get done before tonight. And yeah, trying to think. So yeah, I'm starting to spin again. So oh, hello Ava. Sorry, we're getting ready to head out for now. I'm starting to spin a little bit more and starting to go pixely again. So weather. So yes, again, we'll be on later tonight again, me and Lenora around 9 Central Time. So y'all try to come back and join us then if you'd like. So um anyway, we'll catch up again later tonight. Thanks for joining me and hanging out and crocheting a little bit this afternoon. You have a good, safe rest of your day as well, Becky, and we'll talk again soon. And you can always feel free to join us anytime. So, okay, we'll talk soon. Love you. Take care. We'll talk soon once again. Bye.